हे व्हाट्स हैपनिंग। गुड आफ्टरनून। कैसे हैं आप? आज हम लोग करने वाले हैं रिडॉक्स रिएक्शंस और इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री। सो नीट पर विजय एंड ऑल, आर यू रेडी? बाय एनी चांस क्या आप इन टॉपिक्स को पढ़ के आए हैं? आर यू ऑलरेडी फेमिलियर विद द एनसीईआरटी क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस? अभी तक मैं एक एक चैप्टर अलग अलग कर रहा था बिकॉज वो भारी भारी चैप्टर्स थे। नाउ द थिंग इज, ये दोनों चैप्टर्स रिडॉक्स इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री काफी एक दूसरे से मिले जुले हैं। only if you know redox will you be able to understand electrochemistry, और इनफैक्ट इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री के लिए तो थर्मोडायनेमिक्स, इक्विलिब्रियम, सब चीज के आइडियाज चाहिए। तो इसीलिए लास्ट में फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री का आता है ये वाला चैप्टर। डोंट वरी, इसके बाद हम लोग सॉल्यूशंस काइनेटिक वो सब भी करेंगे। डू यू वांट टू नो व्हाट वी गोना डू नेक्स्ट? पूरा प्लान है, आई विल शेयर दैट विद यू। बट फर्स्ट, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? आर यू एबल टू हियर मी एंड सी मी क्लियरली? दैट पार्ट्स ऑल राइट? या? So let me check the chat. What's happening? Good evening, good afternoon, good evening. Naina, Pampa, Bhagya, Varad. I haven't seen Varad around. Pampa again, Titraj, Bhagya, Devanshi, and Piyush. Good evening. You're able to hear me and see me clearly, right? I think मैं अपना चश्मा भूल गया, बाहर पड़ा है, but it's okay. I can read the comments. Weirdly, power increase हो गई, so I'm trying to spend a little bit time away from the computer as much as possible. Anyway, this is the plan, right? And the reason why I've given you both JE and NEET, yeah, is because नीट चैनल पे मैं आपके साथ करूंगा एज यूजुअल सब्जेक्टिव सवाल फ्रॉम एनसीईआरटी। जेई चैनल पे आई विल डू एग्जाम्पलर क्वेश्चंस। तो इफ अ स्टूडेंट इज एमिंग फॉर अ 600 650 प्लस स्कोर, वो एग्जाम्पलर के सवाल भी कर सकते हैं। फॉर एवरीबडी इन जनरल, प्लीज अटेंड दीज नीट सेशंस। ये प्लान है इस वीक एंड नेक्स्ट वीक का। दीज आर द प्लान फॉर दीज 2 वीक्स। आई विल शेयर दिस विद यू ऑन द टेलीग्राम चैनल्स एज वेल। एंड उसके बाद वाले वीक्स का अंटिल मार्च 16 टू फिनिश ऑफ ऑल द चैप्टर्स इज राइट हियर। डिस्क्रिप्शंस आर इन द लिंक। लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। पहला सवाल शुरू करते हैं राइट ऑफ द बैट। व्हाट आर द ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर? एंड ये सिर्फ एनसीईआरटी से कर रहा हूं, आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग आउटसाइड द एनसीईआरटी। वर्ड टू वर्ड एनसीईआरटी से चीजें हैं। अगर ये चीजें आपको मुश्किल लग रही हैं, दैट्स ओके, डोंट वरी, आफ्टर दिस आई थिंक इट विल बी फाइन। यू हैड केमिस्ट्री एग्जाम टुडे? या 12th ग्रेड स्टूडेंट्स का केमिस्ट्री एग्जाम था। यस लावण्या, आई होप इट वाज गुड। हरे कृष्णा मृणाल, ओ माय गॉड मृणाल, इट इज सो गुड टू सी, आई एम गेटिंग गूज़बम्प्स। मृणाल जी, आप आए, बाहर आई। So good to see Mrinal. Yes, that's great, Lavanya. Good to hear कि 12th का exam अच्छा गया. Shall we start with the first question? All right. This is just your same Mrinal जी जो आपको physics पढ़ाया करते हैं. Anyway, पहला सवाल. What are the oxidation numbers of the underlying elements in each of the following and how do you rationalize your results? And this is interesting. ये पांचों जो हैं बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है और ये दूसरा सवाल है एनसीईआरटी का। Ki3H2S4O6 Fe3O4 CH3CH2OH and CH3COOH, ये है आपका अल्कोहल and this is an acid, right, from organic. It is wonderful कि एनसीईआरटी में ऐसा सवाल है. I am truly impressed by this. Okay, खैर, what do you think? Let's start with the first one. I3 को पहले देखते हैं. इसमें I का क्या होगा ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर अकॉर्डिंग टू यू? बताइए. Yes. Good afternoon, Faryal, Pampa. How are you doing? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? A is +1. Tanu says A is +1. Good evening, Devanshi. Good evening फिर से. Tanu saying A is +1. मैंने अंडरराइट किया है I3 को. Okay. I3X plus minus I don't know. Right? I have highlighted this. कैसे करेंगे इसको? -1/3, 1/3. Okay. ठीक है. इसमें एफर्ट लगेगा, थोड़ा एफर्ट लगेगा. अब ये मीनिंग ऑफ -1/3 क्या है? I like what Piyush and Pampa are saying. तनु थोड़ा सा सोचना पड़ेगा. I3 होगा -1. क्यों? क्योंकि K प्लस होगा. दिस इज अल्कली मेटल. अल्कली मेटल का तो हमेशा +1 ही होगा, राइट? देयर इज नो एक्सेप्शन टू दिस रूल, हमेशा +1 रहता है. बट दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग. या अगर I3 का माइनस हो जाएगा तो इसको जो है हम लोग 1/3 बोले तो ये शोभा नहीं देता है. -1/3 का कोई मतलब होता नहीं है. आई नो हम लोग बोल देते हैं स्कूल में कि दिस इज द ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर +1/3 -1/3, बट इसका एक्चुअली मतलब क्या होता है, दैट इज व्हाट वी विल एक्सप्लोर. आप लोग अगर कन्विंस्ड है इसका तो आप आगे वाले का भी आंसर दे सकते हैं. मैं थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करना चाहता हूं व्हाट इज दिस I3 माइनस. मैंने बॉन्डिंग के सेशंस में, बाय द वे पिन कमेंट है बॉन्डिंग के, यू कैन चेक दैट आउट. ओके, आई कैन गिव यू द केमिकल बॉन्डिंग का सेपरेट वो. आई हैव कवर्ड I3 माइनस ऑल्दो इट इज नॉट स्ट्रिक्टली इन योर सिलेबस. एंड द रीजन व्हाई आई डिड इट इज बिकॉज यहाँ पे देखो रेडॉक्स में उन्होंने सवाल पूछ लिया इसके ऊपर. कहाँ गया बॉन्डिंग? केमिकल बॉन्डिंग. अरे यस, हियर वी गो. दिस इज बॉन्डिंग. ओके, let me get back to this. Yeah, this is the bonding का session. You can check it out. But उसका मतलब क्या? What is the meaning of -1/3? There is no meaning of -1/3. Okay, और ये ऑर्डर ऑर्डर नहीं, क्या बोलते हैं इसको, ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर फ्रैक्शन का कोई मतलब होता नहीं है। एक्चुअली क्या हो रहा है, बिकॉज वन I माइनस आयन गेट्स अटैच्ड टू I2 एंड व्हाट यू गेट इज दिस ब्यूटीफुल थिंग कॉल्ड I3 माइनस। तो इसमें both of these are zero and इसका है -1 and hence you get -1 plus 0 by 3 which is -1 by 3। देखिए बॉन्डेड एटम्स का कभी भी ये ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर फ्रैक्शनल नहीं हो सकता। इट कैन बी जीरो और इट कैन पॉजिटिव, कैन नेगेटिव, कैन नॉट बी फ्रैक्शन। फ्रैक्शनल मतलब दैट इज द एवरेज ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर। अगर कभी भी फ्रैक्शनल आए तो इट इज द एवरेज ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर। दैट इज व्हाट आई वांट यू टू टेक अवे फ्रॉम हियर। ओके, दिस इज द एवरेज ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर। ठीक है, दूसरा वाला देखते हैं। नो डाउट इन दिस, राइट? आई एम गेसिंग कोई डाउट नहीं है बिकॉज लोग आगे बढ़ गए। डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज दिस 0 0 एंड -1? प्लीज गिव लेट मी नो। ये बहुत छोटा हो गया, इसको मैं हटा देता हूं। देखो 0 0 -1 समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं? दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट। ठीक है, अलग अलग से है क्योंकि नीट में यही हेल्प हो गया, इसी से हेल्प होगा नीट में, जेई में, दोनों में। बी में आप लोग बोल रहे हैं कि होगा IRL as I said, it's going to be like this. This -1 by 3 each is what you get. Okay, H2S4O6. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about H2S4O6. उसका आप ऑलरेडी मुझे +2.5 दे चुके हैं। अब ये +2.5 का क्या मतलब है? Again, it doesn't make any sense. You're all absolutely right. आप लोग कुछ गलत नहीं बोल रहे हैं, बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे हैं। But what does it really mean? What does meaning of 2.5 mean? मतलब कि average oxidation number जो +2.5 है। But if you go and explore a little bit, ये क्या हो गया? If you go and explore a little bit, what? ये क्या हो रहा है? This is awesome. ये बार बार this is psyching out for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, never mind. इसमें S4O6 to minus में, how do you calculate the oxidation number? It is 4S minus 12 equal to -2. So S is going to be equal to 2.5 जैसा आपने बोला. But this 2.5 भी नहीं, इसका कोई मतलब नहीं है। वॉरियर साहब सुनोगे तो समझ में आएगा। क्या नहीं समझ में आया बोलो। Himani is saying CaOCl oxidation number E is 0, CaOCl2. समझ नहीं आया आपका क्या सवाल है। Okay, let's talk about option B. A lot of you are saying 2.5 and you're absolutely right. But इसका दूसरा वाला भी तो पार्ट है, आप लोग इसको खा जा रहे हो। What is this? ये सेकंड पार्ट भी लोग बात करते हैं। For a second, you have solved all of them. ABCD आपने कर लिया अलग से, बहुत अच्छी बात है। Now try and do this rationalization of our business. How? What's the meaning of +2.5? No meaning. So this must be average oxidation number फिर से। तो S4O6 to minus को अगर if I take it as S2O3 times 2, right? ऐसा ही बोल रहा हूं मैं, एक जगह माइनस होगा into 2, right? Theoretically is possible. So let me draw this पहले। S2O3 में not S2, SO3 2 इसको मैं करूं तो ये बन जाएगा। Now if I try and draw this, इसमें से नेगेटिव एक यहां होगा if I draw one bond over here. Okay, क्योंकि ऑक्सीजन का थिंग इज नॉट सेचुरेटेड हियर, बट हियर इफ आई ड्रॉ टू बॉन्ड्स वी आर ऑल गुड ऑन ऑल दीस फ्रंट्स। बट यहाँ पे भाई साहब इज जस्ट हैंगिंग अराउंड। दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ S4O6 2 माइनस एंड दिस इज समथिंग यू विल सी एवरीवेयर। अगर कोई एसिड है, एसिड तब होता है जहां पे वो OH हो जाता है, यहाँ पे H आ जाएगा, H+ आ जाएगा, दैट दिस इज H2S4O6। ठीक है, अगर ये सब आपको नया लग रहा है देन बॉस आपको रेडॉक्स पढ़ने की जरूरत है। अगर आपको रेडॉक्स पढ़ना है, एज ऑलवेज पिन कमेंट में जाइए एंड गो रीड रेडॉक्स रिएक्शन। दिस एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट। इफ यू फील दैट दिस इज फॉरेन या फिर डर लग रहा है ये सब देख के, वी हैव कवर्ड ऑल दिस। ठीक है, कितने महीने पहले हमने किया था? वी डिड दिस ऑलमोस्ट 7 months back I want to say, yeah, it's just 4 sessions. You can check it out, you can check the theory out. All right, chat बहुत शांत हो गई when we were talking about this. Do you understand this? Yeah, tetrathionous acid. I like what Piyush is saying. Warrior साहब क्या नहीं समझ में आया बताइए, आई एम हियर टू हेल्प। सो आफ्टर यू डू दिस, व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? यू चेक फॉर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिफरेंस। ओके, इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिफरेंस कैसे होता है? सल्फर इज लेस इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव देन ऑक्सीजन, sulfur is less electronegative than oxygen. So I can draw these dipole moment वाली thingies arrow. यहाँ पे तो कुछ नहीं होगा, yeah. Oh, between S and S there is no electronegativity difference. So I have 2 bonds here, 2 here and 1 here. I add them all up, I get +5. So दोनों पे इस तरीके से आ गया +5 का चार्ज. This is the oxidation number, charge नहीं, of these 2 sulfur atoms. इन दोनों का, बिकॉज दोनों साइड पे सल्फर है, नो इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिफरेंस ऑन बोथ साइड्स, सो ये दोनों बीच वाले हो जाएंगे जीरो। एंड द रीजन व्हाई वी डोंट काउंट दीज टू बॉन्ड्स इज बिकॉज सल्फर और सल्फर के बीच में कोई इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिफरेंस है ही नहीं, हेंस देयर इज नो कंट्रीब्यूशन टू ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर ओवर देयर। ठीक है, this is the overall picture. So you have 2 into plus 5 and 2 into 0 divided by 4, which gives you 10 by 4, which is 2.5. This is the rationalization behind bhai kahan se aaya, what is this 2.5? Do you understand this? Does this make sense? If you have any doubts, please ask me. All right, do you guys understand this? Is this okay? Any doubts in this? Varad, thank you for giving me the answer. Bhagya, Lavanya, Teethraj, Pampa, you have all been giving me आगे वाले answers. बहुत अच्छा आप लोग कर रहे हो. You guys are very quick at calculating. But if somebody asks you, how is this 2.5? और अगर आपको सवाल में MCQ could be made. In H2S4O6, sulfur has these oxidation numbers plus 2.5, 5, 0 and 3. 3 will be the wrong answer, like incorrect answer. Whatever, I can make up question like this. I can make up MCQs like this. So you need to know this theory, okay? Because NCERT में है Fe3O4 कैसे हुआ, again it gives you F3Fe minus 8 equal to 0 and Fe is 8 by 3. अब 8 by 3 का क्या मतलब हुआ, यहाँ पे चीजें थोड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है, right? This is an ionic compound. So the logic here is यहाँ पे there's a mix of Fe2 plus and Fe3 plus. That is the catch over here. Specifically in each molecule, approximately, can't say what is there each molecule, but approximately there are 2 Fe2 plus ions and 1 Fe3 plus ion in each molecule. That's how you get discharge, right? मतलब 2 into 2 plus 1 into 3 by 3, which is, hey, नहीं, एक मिनट, उल्टा हुआ क्या? हाँ, उल्टा हो गया. 2 Fe3 plus and 1 Fe2 plus. हाँ, देखो लिखते वक्त ये उल्टा लिख दिया, right? So this is going to be 8 by 3, which is what you get over here. 2 Fe3 plus 1 Fe2 plus. FeO and Fe2O3. All right. बिल्कुल सही. FeO and Fe2O3. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, बिल्कुल सही. E is 0, says Devanshi. What about D? D का क्या justification है? D, if you go from the basics, you get 2C plus 6H plus oxygen equal to 0. Yeah, this is an uncharged ion. So 2C को रख लो. This is going to be plus 6. This is going to be minus 2. So C is going to be equal to minus 2. Okay, that's the average oxidation state. Now, यहाँ पे if you look, there are two different carbons, 1 and 2, और both of them, they behave differently. How so? देखो, this is the structure of ethanol, और same idea से, now we will compare the electronegativity का difference. अगर electronegativity का difference यहाँ पे होगा, more electronegative element gets a negative 1, less electronegative element gets a plus 1. बस यही चीज है. मैंने डाइपोल मोमेंट्स का डायरेक्शन ड्रॉ किया है टू शो दैट दिस इज इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव, दिस इज इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव, विच मींस कि यहां पे है प्लस 1 प्लस 1 प्लस 1, और इधर दूसरी तरफ लेट्स यूज दैट ब्यूटीफुल ग्रीन कलर माइनस 1 माइनस 1 माइनस 1, तो ये हो जाएगा माइनस 3. सिमिलरली on the other side, if I draw this, it's interesting. Carbon is more electronegative as compared to this hydrogen, but it is less electronegative as compared to oxygen. ठीक है, look at this, it is delta plus with relevance to oxygen. ठीक है, so ये concept of electronegativity is a relative idea. ठीक है, एक दूसरे के बीच में इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव डिफरेंस कैसा है वो देख के डाइपोल मोमेंट का डायरेक्शन मैंने ड्रॉ किया है. इसका मतलब क्या है, why are we doing all this? So that we get their contribution. तो यहां से हो जाएगा -1 over here, and इधर +1 on carbon. I'm talking only about carbon. +1 -1 -1, मतलब ओवरऑल हो गया -1 यहाँ पे. ठीक है, so -1 and -3, एवरेज इन दोनों का निकालो, -1 plus -3 by 2, which is -2. This is the rationalization. मेरे सर के पीछे ये 2 -2. Okay, yes, लक्ष्य absolutely. Redox and electrochemistry, पहले के 5-6 सवाल लक्ष्य are for redox. In fact, मैं अभी तक तो सारा 11th का ही कर रहा था. We have come towards the end of 11th. After that, next week हम लोग organic करेंगे. We have finished most of 11th. बस organic बचा है. आज ये redox हो जाएगा, organic बचा है और थोड़ा सा inorganic बचा है. Okay, लक्ष्य, cool. D is -2, but how is it -2? Bhagya, Teetraj, Piyush, Devanshi, Radhika, thank you for your answers. Do you understand this? Is this okay? जो मैंने बोला, is this all right? This is important. क्या ये, is this okay? Can we move on? Same idea जहाँ पे लगाओ, CH3COH में. Overall, you'll get to be 0, which again doesn't make too much sense. Huh? Average oxidation state 0 होना मुश्किल है. Those are exceptions where you have SS on both sides. यहाँ पे अगर और एक और S है, तो इन दोनों का 0 इसलिए होता है क्योंकि दोनों तरफ there is no electronegative difference. ठीक है? That was an exception to the rule. This was a big exception. This is only for some of them. इन दोनों का +5 था. ठीक है? तो ओवरऑल 0 होना मतलब थोड़ा सा फिशी लग रहा है. डायमंड में ओवरऑल 0 होगा, श्योर. That's one of those things. तो इसमें how do you calculate the average oxidation state? Same idea. 4 यहाँ, 4 -4 यहाँ. So you get it to be 0. As you guys said, बिल्कुल सही. So draw the structure again. We do the same thing. And interestingly, this is, you can see right away, इसको देखने से ही पता चल रहा है कि this is going to be more electronegative, this is going to be less electronegative as compared to these oxygens. I'm going to do the same thing. Draw the dipole moment का direction. Why am I drawing dipole moment का direction? So that you know कि which of the atoms is more electronegative, which is less electronegative. ठीक है? उसके बाद तो बस you have to add. This is -3 है और this is going to be +3. बस यही है. -3 +3 overall 0. Cool? Okay. Awesome. Great. भाग्या, राधिका, लावण्या, पंपा. Exactly. 0 तो होगा, but 0 कैसे होगा? देखो, there are two parts to this question. What are the oxidation numbers? How do you rationalize your results? है ना? Calculate the oxidation number of sulfur, chromium, and nitrogen in all of these. ये वाला भी मजेदार सवाल है. Suggest structures of these compounds. Account, I don't know why it says count. It should be account for the fallacy. Fallacy. Fallacy कहाँ से आ रही है? Fallacy शायद बोलते हैं ना अंग्रेजी. E0. Yes, Teetraj. इसको कैसे करें? Can you tell me this? जल्दी से. Take 30 seconds. Take 30 seconds to tell me the answers of all of these. Shouldn't take more longer than that. Timer. 30 seconds, please. Timer. This one's slower than the older one. Bro, 30 seconds का timer. 30 seconds का timer शुरू करिए. Google fail, bro. Oh, I think it took 30 seconds to start the timer. Hey, can you start the timer for 30 seconds, please? Jesus, bro. 30 seconds. It just won't start a timer. It keeps asking, ठीक है, कितनी देर के लिए? It's brilliant कि हिंदी में बोल रहा है. सिरी हिंदी में नहीं बोलता था. But it doesn't understand what I'm saying. That's brilliant. +6. Okay. Pampa. +6. Okay. Barney, how you doing? बाकी का क्या हुआ यार? 30 सेकंड तो आगे चले गए. तनु says +8. Okay, great. What about the other two? Bro, timer तो शुरू कर जा. Please start a timer for 30 seconds. Die. It does not do seconds. Please start a timer for a minute. Jeez, bro. Timer 10 minutes, please. Google is bad, bro. It's like bad. Khair, B is +6. Okay. Bhagya is saying कि +8 नहीं +6 होना चाहिए. ठीक है. Let's see. We will see. C is +5. Okay, thanks. I've got at least one answer from everybody, from Tanu, Teetraj, Radhika, Bhagya, Pampa. Everyone's given me some answer or the other. So we're going to go ahead and explain it, right? From first principles, this is how I'll write, right? S plus 2H plus 5O equal to 0, 2Cr plus 7O equal to -2, because this is a charge on the anion, and this again is a charge on the anion over here, N plus 3O. Okay. Now we substitute all of these things, yeah? +2, 5 into -2, yeah, this is, oh, great. What are these? You're going to give me this, but you can't start a timer? Useless, bro, useless. Mute. Yeah. This is good. And what you get here are weird things. S equal to 8 is weird. Right? This shouldn't be so. Because iska maximum is +6, right? S ka kya hota hai, yaar? S configuration kya hai? It is neon, argon, no, it's neon, then 3s2, and 3p4, I want to say 3s2 3p4, right? This is the configuration. तो इसमें है ही 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन, तो 8 कैसे हो गया? So दाल में कुछ काला है. Usually if you get some oxidation state more than what you expect, there is a peroxy linkage. Okay, usually ये होता है. So that's the guess. So I will draw H2SO4, which is your regular good old acid. इसका structure ये है. How do I know this? Because it has two, क्या बोलते हैं? It's a dibasic acid. बोलते हैं ना, dibasic acid. यानी कि 1 मोल मुझे देगा 2 मोल H plus ion. So I know it has 2 OH minus groups, or rather 2 OH groups, not OH minus, 2 OH groups. ठीक है. So I first draw 2 OH groups and then I add on the other oxygens and I satisfy their valencies. ठीक है. ये बन गया आपका H2SO4. Now H2SO5 कैसे बनाए? बीच में एक ऑक्सीजन डाल दीजिए कहीं पे भी, इधर specifically either here or here. ठीक है. This is H2SO5 and look at this. Now if we go back and do our wonderful beautiful thing, फिर से our wonderful beautiful thing, dipole moment का business. Okay, here are your dipole moments. Sulfur is always less electronegative than oxygen, so it always has a positive charge. And let me change the color to a nicer one. Here you get 2, 2, 1 and 1, total of 6. ठीक है, तो इसका actual oxidation number है 6. What about Cr2O72 minus? I think you have seen this. DNF block में आपने पढ़ा है कि ये this is CrO4 minus, और अगर यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं हुआ तो CrO4 2 minus हो जाएगा. Now instead of CrO4 2 minus, what you do is that you leave, you connect, you basically replicate this whole thing over here. ठीक है, फिर से पूरी चीज बना दी. That's it. If you do that one more time, this is going to be CrO4 2 minus. अगर इसको हटा दो, technically you're supposed to draw it like that. Lastly, this is a resonating structure. Okay, this is a resonance hybrid. This is a coordinate bond, etc., etc. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, और इसलिए लग रही है कि इसमें कुछ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, but it does not have any extra electrons. Okay, this is a resonance hybrid, just like CO3 2 minus. Similar to that is this whole NO3 minus thing. All right. Any doubts here, guys? Can we move on? Should we move on to the next one? Priyanshu, when did this shed? Bro, तुम तो टेलीग्राम पे भी थे. तुमको बोला भी था. What do you mean by you did not know? It's okay if you're late. That's absolutely fine. No tension. But yeah, all right, good you did this. Okay, all of you are absolutely right. Beautiful, wonderful. Taba, yes. Thank you so much for your inputs, everybody. Thank you. I think we're almost halfway there. So let's move on to the most heavy thing on this chapter, right, which was balancing some reactions. Everybody has fun balancing reactions, right? So on to the last question of redox reactions. After this, we'll do electrochemistry. We've come at the right time, my friend. Priyanshu, try and solve these things. You've got 2 equations over here. Let's solve this one first. Okay, let's focus on this one. And this is such a wonderful reaction. Now, अगर कोई जेई की तैयारी कर रहा है, उसको भी ये सब करना चाहिए. अगर ये वो नहीं कर रहा है, it is criminal to not do subjective NCERT things if you are preparing for any competitive exam in India. Heck, अगर आप बोर्ड्स की तैयारी करो तब भी यार करना ही चाहिए. बट ठीक है, बोर्ड में नहीं किया, बोर्ड का एग्जाम आज चला गया, ठीक है, चला गया. जेई नीट के लिए तो कर लो यार, ठीक है. This is what you should be doing. Okay. How do you solve this? How do you start this? It's wonderful. Yes, Priyanshu. Lavanya, yes, exactly. Lavanya bhi yahi bola. Priyanshu, I think Lavanya is saying the same thing, bro, as what you are. So what is this? What is this, by the way? This first reaction looks a little weird, doesn't it? Because on the LHS, you just have one substance. And on the RHS, you have 2 of this, like phosphorus के ही 2 चीजें हैं, और इधर सिर्फ OH minus है और कुछ है ही नहीं. So it means just a base. Right? There's nothing fancy happening here. So what is happening? यहाँ पे हो क्या रहा है? क्या करें यहाँ पे? How do we start this? Priyanshu, doesn't matter which method is better. Which method is better. In the exam, you have to solve it. I don't even know which one's which. मुझे जो पसंद आता है मैं वो करने वाला हूँ. अभी you guys tell me which method it is. Whether it's ion electron oxidation number or is it a mix of both? I don't know. I've solved so many questions that it's blurry which method is which. I'll have to look it up as to कौन सा है, but it doesn't matter because हम लोग बोर्ड की तैयारी नहीं कर रहे. बोर्ड तो खत्म हो गया आज, right? हम लोग फोकस करें जेई नीट पे. We'll try and balance it. That's the focus, right? So what's the first point? What's the first starting point? Disproportionation. That's nice. Okay. Lavanya giving me the answer. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. But how do you start, Lavanya? Thank you for the answer. How do you start this question? Disproportionation hai. Okay, Priyanshu. Everybody has gone a little quiet on this one. It's a little hard. So I'm going to start you off on this. Okay. The same stuff is getting oxidized and reduced. Now, a lot of students do this. When they try to balance a thing like this, there are two ways to do this. You can either put 4 over here. You can go ahead and put a 4 here or a 4 over here. Or what you could do is put a half here and a half here and work that out. Yeah. So I think it is easier to do the 1 by 2, or sorry, 1 by 4 thing, simply because then the number of electrons per atom is easier. Okay, listen to me carefully. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing 1 by 4 here? Because change in oxidation number is easier to deal with. Okay. To me, आपके लिए अगर आपको दूसरा तरीका ज्यादा आसान लगता है, do it. When you have these kind of things where you have more than one atom on one side, you can do it either ways. You can either multiply by something or make it into a fraction. I do the fraction way because then I'm only dealing with one atom जिसका oxidation number बदल रहा है. Just my way of doing it. You can do anything you like. Okay. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put this over here. Okay. Now, can you tell me first or second, which is being oxidized and which is being reduced? In the chat, please. Oxidized कौन सा हो रहा है, reduced कौन सा हो रहा है? पहले चार्ज बैलेंस. थैंक यू पीयूष. ओके, चार्ज बैलेंस करेंगे. चार्ज बैलेंस से भी पहले एक चीज है, ऑक्सीडेशन रिडक्शन क्या हो रहा है? भाग्य सिंह, आयन इलेक्ट्रॉन, या आई डोंट नो व्हिच वन विच, एंड ऑनेस्टली इट डजंट मैटर, राइट? इसमें बोला है कि करो आयन इलेक्ट्रॉन मेथड से, व्हाटएवर मेथड, जो भी तुमको चाहे वो करो, यूज व्हाटएवर मेथड यू वांट. आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू द मेथड आई लाइक डूइंग, आई फाइंड टू बी द इजीएस्ट. यू कैन चूज टू डू इट, यू कैन चूज टू डू एनीथिंग एल्स. लेट्स गो ऑन. ऑक्सीडेशन कहां, रिडक्शन कहां हो रहा है? ओके, उसके लिए पहले वी हैव टू गेट ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर, रिडक्शन नंबर, रिडक्शन ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर. इन दोनों का तो जीरो हो गया ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर. व्हाट अबाउट दीज अदर गाइस, राइट? दीज टू आर जीरो. व्हाट अबाउट दीज गाइस? ओके, दिस वन, ओके. How do we do this? pH 3 में this is going to be more electronegative, this is going to be less electronegative, so this should be -3. What about HPO2 minus? HPO2 minus, let's do it from this first principles. You get phosphorus to be +2. Okay, so clearly ये भाई साहब हो रहे हैं ऑक्सीडाइज और ये भाई साहब हो रहे हैं रिड्यूस. दिस इज व्हाट आई सी. या, दिस इज रिडक्शन, दिस इज ऑक्सीडेशन. ओके, कूल, थैंक यू. राधिका, देवांशी, बिल्कुल सही. तीर्थराज, पंपा, भाग्या, राधिका फिर से, प्रियांशु, ऑलराइट, ब्यूटीफुल, थैंक यू, यू गाइस गिवन मी द राइट थिंग. ओके, नाउ आई फिगर आउट ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर क्या है. नाउ आई हैव टू ऐड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ऑन बोथ साइड्स, both equations, not both sides or both equations. कहां करें इलेक्ट्रॉन ऐड? I'm going from first principles, guys. You will never forget in your life once you do it this way. I have a -3 there, 0. मतलब I must add electrons here. And इधर है 0 and -2, मतलब I will add electrons here. अब कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन है वो तुम लोग देख लेना. -3 है तो 3 हो जाएंगे, इधर 2 हो जाएगा, right? Which side to add electrons depends on oxidation number. Side on which electrons are added depends on oxidation number. Okay, this change actually specifically change of oxidation number specifically. ठीक है, cool. What's the next step? Add OH minus. Why will I add OH minus? Charge balance. ठीक है, charge balance कैसे कर रहे हैं? इधर 3. Now let's just check. Is everything balanced? I have 3 negative here, 3 negative here. Okay, 3 negative here and 2 and 1, 3 negative. Okay, charge is balanced. Next क्या? पानी ऐड करो. पानी कहाँ ऐड करेंगे? जहां मैंने ऐड करो, कहीं पे भी ऐड करो. लुक, आई हैव टू हैव द सेम नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन एटम्स. देखते हैं कहाँ है. यहाँ 3 और 3 6 है, यहाँ तो कुछ नहीं है, तो आई विल ऐड 6H2 ऑन दिस साइड. मतलब ऑब्वियसली इस तरफ यूजुअली दूसरी तरफ आना होगा, बट लेट्स जस्ट चेक. 3OH माइनस. ओह, एंड इधर क्या करें? दिस इज लुकिंग अ लिटिल वियर्ड. हां, 3OH माइनस है इधर, इसको क्या करें? उसमें से 2 इधर, चलो एक H2O कर दें, यहाँ पे चल जाएगा. परफेक्ट, चल जा रहा है. देखो, इट्स वंडरफुल. 2 + 1 3. O है 3 और 3. We are done. Oxygen here, 3 here. एक मिनट, 6H2O नहीं, सॉरी 3H2O. कोई बोल रहा है चैट पे? कोई कुछ बोल नहीं रहा है. मैंने 6H2O लिख दिया, 3H2O होना चाहिए. कोई कुछ बोल नहीं रहा है. अच्छा, बिकॉज चैट 10 सेकंड बाद जाता है बस. फॉस्फीन का हाइब्रिडाइजेशन क्या है? वाह वाह वाह, सेम नो. pH 3 is going to be same as NH3. When you talk about hybridization, सेम ही होगा ना. Why would it be any different? बताइए, अलग क्यों होगा? पीयूष, if you have any doubts, please let me know. After this, you gotta now have electrons from oxidation are going to be equal to electrons from reduction. Okay, that is the next step, which means I take an LCM. In this case, I had a total of kitne electrons? 3 and 2. So totally 6 electrons transferred. ठीक है? Last step, add karo sabko. Now here in this last step, you see I have a weird 5 by 4 thing. I don't want that. So I'll multiply this whole thing by 4. That's it. This is the answer. So it's going to be 12 H2O plus 5 P4 plus 12 OH minus will give you 8 PH3 plus 12 HPO2 minus. This is the answer. थोड़ा मुश्किल सवाल है, एनसीईआरटी का, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, एनसीईआरटी का सवाल है, ठीक है? एनी डाउट्स? नो हाइब्रिडेशन, ड्रेगो रूल. Piyush, I have no idea what Drago's rule is, and it doesn't matter at this point in time. What do you think about this one? Oh, you're saying there's no hybridization. Sure. Piyush, I'll be honest with you, the hybridization concept itself is outdated. Nobody cares for it. Okay? People talk about, if you want to talk about real stuff, everything happens based on MOT. Okay? Molecular orbital theory is what is relevant. अब आपको जबरदस्ती पढ़ा रहे हैं hybridization, तो हम लोग पढ़ा रहे हैं आपको. It is not possible, bro. Hybridization is like they teach you, right? sp3d. That's ridiculous. S and D, that's not going to happen. Okay? It's a bad idea. Khair, if you ask me from the point of view of JE or whatever, you can put sp3. But in reality, hybridization does not work. MOT is better. It's okay, Priyanshu. It doesn't matter kis tarike se kiya. But that doesn't sound right, Priyanshu. Are you okay with this? Any doubts in this, guys? Let's focus on what we are doing right now, redox ka balancing. Are you okay with this? Yeah? ये ठीक लग रहा है, मुश्किल लग रहा है? मुश्किल तो है ही, no doubt मुश्किल है. But did you follow what we did here? Any doubts on this? Please let me know. ये जरूरी है कि you follow what's going on here. ठीक है? Now, I made something that was extremely difficult, I'll be honest with you. We figured it out together. Why was it extremely difficult? Because पहला part, this is a disproportionation reaction. और most लोगों की वो देख के हालत खराब हो जाती है. Disproportionation में क्या करें? There is like this barrier, mental barrier. Oh my God, disproportionation. What do I do? It's no big deal, really, right? If you look at this, and I can now ask you a question that you will be able to answer very easily. कि n factor क्या होगा इसका? N factor क्या होगा? It will be whatever. जितने moles हैं n factor हैं, P phosphorus का n factor निकालो. So 5 moles of P4 में कितने electrons जा रहे हैं? That's a little hard, isn't it? That's a little hard. Okay. Well, okay, let's look at it this way. 5 by 4 moles में of P4 में जा रहे थे 6 electrons. ठीक है? So 5 मोल में कितने जाएंगे? 4 to 6, 24 electrons. That's it. ठीक है? N factor क्या होगा? Divide the whole thing by 24. So I'm saying कि even if you were to find out something random like N factor, इसका निकाल सकते हो. But उसके लिए पहले तुमको बैलेंस करना पड़ेगा. N factor निकालने का तरीका for disproportionation reaction is first you go ahead and balance it. Balance करने के बाद and you don't divide by twice, okay? यहाँ पे 6 electron transfer है. Do not make it 12. If you're saying 6 oxidation, 6 reduction, 0 हो जाएगा, that's not going to make sense. ठीक है? Cool. मुश्किल लग रहा था, but okay. Good to know Lavanya. Good to know Radhika. All right. Priyanshu, brief it once. यार 10 मिनट बोला, अभी brief क्या करूँ मैं? Okay, a quick recap for people if it helps. We'll go over it we'll do it in 30 seconds, okay? Start timing me now. First is this, okay? The first step is identifying that the same species is being reduced and being oxidized. I don't know which one reduction or oxidation, I don't know anything. I'm just separated them both, okay? And because it's P4, I put 1 by 4 P4 over here because I want to deal with one atom at a time. One atom at a time, okay? So I want to deal with, कहाँ लिखा था? यहाँ पे पीछे लिखा है. You'll have these notes. 4, yeah? One atom at a time. Anyway, that's the deal, right? Oxidation numbers निकालने के लिए I go ahead and get कि इसका है -3 and +2. That is when I realize this is reduction and this is oxidation because oxidation number is increasing. Here it is decreasing. ठीक है? Then I add electrons. On which side? You decide. You decide based on oxidation number change. Numbers डालिए. That is done. After that you add OH minus. किस side में? To balance the charges. Whatever side, man, it doesn't matter. There's no rule to this. Don't mug random rules. ठीक है? Charge balance करना है. That's the focus. Okay. So step 1, आइडेंटिफाइंग ऑक्सीडेशन कहां रिडक्शन कहां हो रहा है. स्टेप 2 एडिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. स्टेप 3 adding OH minus या H plus depending on medium. I've added OH minus because of this to balance charges. Step 4 add water to whichever side to balance out the OH minus that you've just added. Step 5 electrons, I mean the charge transfer, right? That's a step 5. Electrons for oxidation equal to electrons for reduction. 6 electrons transferred, LCM leke karo. Last step is adding them all together. So 6 steps according to me. Some books have 10 steps, 11 steps, whatever. Dekh lena, these are going to be in the notes. That's a quick summary of everything we did. Okay. Abhe, Priyanshu, ये सब मत क्या कर. What is this? No need. But okay, we will do this second part later. Okay, because we spent a lot of time on this, which is absolutely fine. My goal is to drive the point home, and we have done the whole of redox in like half an hour or so, which is awesome. We will deal with the second part if we have some time. Let's move on to questions from electrochemistry. Okay? Let's go to electrochemistry. कहाँ गया electrochemistry? Hold on. Okay, here's the first principles idea from electrochemistry. Beautiful idea. This is the galvanic cell, and it may look like electrochemistry, but ये भी redox का ही question है, okay? Because 7.3, right? This is 11th grade 7th chapter. Depict a galvanic cell in which ये reaction take place करता है. Which of the electrode is negative charge? Carriers of current in the cell and individual reaction at each electrode. बताइए. Go ahead. No, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry. That's okay. You can ask. That's the point of this whole thing, right? Since you're attending this live, make use of it. It's absolutely fine. Please go ahead, try it, Priyanshu. Why not? पूछने की क्या जरूरत है? If you want to try the other one, hold on. I'll give you the other reaction also if you guys want to write it down somewhere and try it. But do this question right now, please. कहाँ गया ये? आएगा. Okay. What do you think? Is this doable या मुश्किल लग रहा है? I feel this is like the starting point of this chapter, right? So it should be very doable. Starting point of Electrochem, the ending point of Redox, and this is a testament to the fact कि भाई दोनों चीजें बहुत connected हैं. They are very very connected to each other. Yeah. भाई साहब, क्या हुआ? This shouldn't be taking time, no? Just figuring out slides. कहाँ गया वो? हाँ, found it. Okay, this is the second reaction. If somebody wants to go ahead and try balance it. Until then, we are going to go ahead and do some electrochemistry questions. Oops. Oh. Tricky? Okay. Tricky. NIT tricky. That was a very, very bad joke. Okay. Thank you. Anode negative charge, Piyush. Okay. Priyanshu saying zinc. One is anode, AG. Logesh, AG matlab kya? Priyanshu's, okay, piece of cake. Price of cake. Okay. End of redox and start of electrochem. Beautiful. Okay. इलेक्ट्रोड नेगेटिवली चार्ज कौन सा है? अभी देखो उसको कैसे करेंगे. यहां पे क्या हो रहा है? आई हैव ड्रॉन दिस वेरी ब्यूटीफुल पिकासो लाइक ड्राइंग एंड इट इज क्लियर दैट ये भाई साहब हो रहे हैं ऑक्सीडाइज, ये भाई साहब हो रहे हैं रिड्यूस. इफ आई नो दैट, देन आई नो कि दिस इज फर्निशिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एंड दिस इज एक्सेप्टिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. इसीलिए आई कैन ड्रॉ दिस डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. ओके, जिंक इलेक्ट्रोड से निकल रहे हैं इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एंड एजी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स accept कर रहा है, right? Ag plus electrons gives me Ag and zinc gives me Zn2 plus 2 electrons. This is what I'm trying to talk about. Okay. So अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन एक इलेक्ट्रोड से निकल रहे हैं, बैटरी का वो वाला पार्ट जहां से इलेक्ट्रॉन्स निकलते हैं वो नेगेटिव होगा, बैटरी का वो वाला पार्ट जो इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्सेप्ट करता है वो पॉजिटिव होगा. सो दिस इज अ बैटरी, इजंट इट? ये तो बैटरी ही है. दिस इज अ बैटरी. सो दिस साइड इज गोइंग टू बी नेगेटिव, दिस साइड इज पॉजिटिव. सो इलेक्ट्रोड नेगेटिवली चार्ज, जिंक. Carriers of current in the cell, electrons. Individual reaction at each electrode, वो तो हम लोग लिख ही देते हैं. चलो लिख देते हैं. या करंट का जाएगा Ag to Zn, because current का direction actually is opposite that of electrons flow. Electron flow है Zn to Ag. इसीलिए you have this first current carrier. Individual reaction लिख दिया. चलो, तली बला. Let's go to officially electrochemistry. बहुत आसान है, बहुत आसान है. How about this one? How about this one? Calculate the standard cell potential of galvanic cell in which following reactions take place. Calculate delta G and equilibrium constant of these reactions. Yes, thank you so much. Bhagya, Priyanshu, Devanshi, Pampa, absolutely right. Some log बहुत सही हैं. Piyush has gone the extra mile to give us a cell representation where he is saying it is Zn, Zn2 plus. And this guy right here in AG plus and AG, wow, look at that. Sure, we also have tried AQ and we have tried AQ, etc., etc. This is solid. But good job, good job, good job. All right, oil rig. I like red cat and ox, Priyanshu. I like red cat and ox. Boy, I should at least draw it with red, no? How do you draw a cat? I used to be good at drawing cats. I have no idea what a cat looks like right now. That's a cat. How do you draw an ox? This one's harder. Please try this question while I try to draw an ox. Oh, yeah, this is how I draw the ox. Actually, this looks like the cat. Anyway, this question, Abhinandan, what's happening? Electrochemistry started, yes. Karo? Oh, sorry, here you go. My bad. आपको देखना पड़ता, मैंने आपको यहीं पे दे दिया. You would have to open the electrochemistry table. NCERT में electrochemistry के जो क्या बोलते हैं, electrode potential नहीं दिए थे, but anyway, all right. Here you go. Yeah, I thought I'd draw a bull. I think the same thing. Smiley bull. Yeah, that's what it was. Let's try this question out, guys. One is minus 6 RT ln K. Okay. पीयूष थोड़ा और एफर्ट लगा ले भाई. एक्चुअल नंबर्स दे दे मुझे. देवांशी, okay. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Devanshi, I think we forgot a negative signs here or there. What is Devanshi saying? She's absolutely right. But how do I remember? मैं कभी कभी भूल जाता हूँ. Delta G is delta G naught plus RT ln Q. Now at equilibrium, this is 0 and this is equal to K. So delta G naught is equal to minus RT ln K. Which is also equal to minus NF E naught. E naught क्या होता है? Reduction minus oxidation. Should not have said that. Reduction potential of cathode minus anode ka reduction potential. That is a better way of saying it. Yeah. Good evening, Kuvam. Asphalt, bhai sahab, NCERT की books हैं. If you look at the thumbnail, NCERT. नाम NCERT, क्योंकि NCERT हम लोग कर रहे हैं. All are from NCERT. Answer तो बताओ कोई. Formulae are great. Yes. Priyanshu. Yes, you can do this exactly. That's exactly what's applied here. You also need minus NF E naught, right? Could use that as well. Right? E naught कहां से निकलेगा? पहला वाला E cell is 0.34 says Piyush. देख लेते हैं. Cadmium reduce हो रहा है तो minus 0.4 minus chromium being oxidized minus 0.74. So minus अरे प्लस 0.34 हो गया ना, माइनस थोड़ी ना हुआ, प्लस हो गया. अगर ये प्लस हो गया तो बाकी क्या होगा? डेल्टा जी नॉट इज इक्वल टू माइनस एन. एन इसमें क्या होगा यार? एन क्या होगा इसका? एन क्या होगा? एन 6 हो जाएगा ना. माइनस 6 इंटू आर टी. आर क्या होता है? 8.3. कैलकुलेटर निकाल लो यार. 8.314 इंटू टेम्परेचर 298. कैलकुलेटर निकालो प्लीज. एनआरटी. Hold on. What did we calculate? E naught. Oh yeah, you don't need this. Hey, I don't have K right now. Okay, delta G is equal to into ln K, but I don't have K. But I have this is equal to minus 6 into F 96,500 into E naught, which is 3.34. What is this value? कोई बता ही नहीं रहा. अरे प्लस बोला तो आंसर तो बताओ। एसफोर्ड कोई जरूरत नहीं है, एनसीईआरटी करो, you'll belt it, no need to do anything else. आई नो मैं बहुत लोगों का धंधा बंद कर रहा हूं, बट ब्रो दैट्स ऑल यू नीड। 196860 यही चाहिए था हम लोग को। -196.86 किलो जूल, दैट इज डेल्टा जी नॉट। ओके, और एल एन के क्या होगा? डिवाइड दिस बाय 6, divide this by 8.314, divide this by 298, that is ln k. So I'm getting ln k to be equal to 13.24. k क्या होगा? e power answer, whoa, 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 5.6 into 10 power, अंग्रेजी में बताइए जरा, नहीं अंग्रेजी में बताइए जरा, 5.6 into 10 power 5. Look at this, look at this, such a huge number. Yeah, all right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. 2 वाले का ये आंसर आप लोग बता रहे हैं, गुड जॉब। What is the second one का आंसर? Second one is going to be, this guy is getting oxidized, this guy is getting reduced, so I can take, यहाँ पे लिखा नहीं है, but Ag plus and Ag is 0.8. 0.8 minus 0.77, this is going to be a huge number. It's 1.57. ये तो और भी बड़ा हो गया. This is even bigger, right? 1.57. Did I do that right or is that weird? This is even larger. This is even larger. Or is it negative 0.8? Yeah? No, 0.8. Look at that. 10 power 34. Look at that ridiculous number. Mega forward reaction. Exactly. Priyanshu has hit the nail on the head. Look at what Priyanshu has said. It's extremely important. Electrochemistry में the reaction are so far out ahead, like they're always in forward direction. और KSP में exactly उल्टा होता है. KSP you get 10 power minus 30 minus 40, right? Exactly ये होता है. Yeah, cool. Good job. Everybody who figured it out. I'm going to go on to the next question. You guys have figured this out. We can go ahead and solve it if you like, but I don't see any awesome value in that. But ठीक है, कर लेते हैं. Del K, ln K is going to be equal to minus RT, ln K is going to be equal to NF E naught. So ln K is going to be equal to NF E naught by this thing. Okay. So I have 1.57 into 96,500 into 6 divided by R, 8.314 divided by 298. So now I get ln k to be 366, which is like a ridiculous number. And e power answer is this, is error. Bro, it's not doing this. How are you guys getting an answer? Is this right? It looks stupidly big. मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ी की क्या? Pampa, how are you getting that? My calculator is saying it's out of range. So I think I messed something up. 366 is what I'm getting ln k to be. Is that wrong? Okay, let's write that down one more time. So it's going to be equal to 6 into 96,500 into 1.57 by 8.314 into 298. I think मैं denominator में डालना भूल गया. 6 into 96,500 into 1.57 divided by 8.314 divided by 298. Dude, it's 366. Did I mess something up? It looks weird. Power 158? Yeah, calculator messed up. Did I mess up? What are you guys getting? Delta G is minus 2.895. It can't be that small. No, it will be much larger. Dude, delta G will basically be, I'll tell you what delta G will be. Right? यहाँ 0.34 है, यहाँ पे 1.5 है. So 1.5 times is 1.57 divided by 0.34 into, what are the delta G naught here? 196.86, right? So इधर 909 होगा. Delta G naught will be 909 kilojoule. Is that right? Right, exactly right. Priyanshu, maybe I messed something up. Log K निकालिए. ln K था ना? सही तो है? ln K is 366 by 3. अरे I don't have to do all that. I'm using calculator. मैं सीधे e power कर रहा हूँ. So it should be the same. Yes, Lavanya. Sir, says Lavanya. Okay, what did I do? 3.2 approximately, 3.124. How are you getting such a small number? How is it 3.22 approximately, guys? It's blowing my mind. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, 3.4, right? Did I mess something up? एक बार चेक करते हैं इसको. 2.3 तब होगा if I use a log. I'm not using log, right? I'm using ln itself. Here, anyway. Oh, I took the wrong value of Ag. Right? Ag is not 0.8, is negative 0.8. See, यही तो मैं पूछ रहा था. ये मैंने गलत वैल्यू ले ली. It's negative 0.8. Yeah, this makes it so much more believable and better. This becomes 0.03. Yeah, okay. You're all good. Ag की वैल्यू उल्टी थी. Never mind. Okay, let's move on. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Let's do that part. Can we redo that multiplication? Priyanshu, bro, multiplication life में खुद कर लेना. Yes, yes, Lavanya, Pampa, Priyanshu, 2.3.22 is right. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Devanshi, absolutely right. I took the wrong value of Ag plus to Ag. Yeah, we should have just opened up something up. Yeah, it can't be 0.8. 0.8 would make it a very, very good reducing agent, which is not, right? Yeah. Cool. Let's move on to the next question. अगले सवाल पे करते हैं, एफर्ट लगाते हैं, which is this right here. Let's move on to the second part of electrochemistry. The resistance of a conductivity cell containing blah 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 blah. What is the cell constant? Cell constant क्या होता है? देखो, usually in a what should I call it? In a regular cell, right? You have L by A to be equal to G star, right? Which is the cell constant. और इसी सेल के अंदर हम लोग भरते हैं इलेक्ट्रोलाइट को. Okay, that's what we're trying to find out. And the way I remember this from physics is R equal to rho L by A. It's the same thing. So you go 1 by R is going to be equal to 1 by rho times L by A. Yeah, same thing right here. Okay, I just have taken this to this side, this to this side. Okay, so what you get there is L by A into, what is this, G is equal to kappa, and then you get G star into G is equal to kappa. Cool. That's it. It's literally as simple as that. This sometimes is written as G star in some literature. So please multiply this and iska answer karo. Priyanshu, bro, this is electrochemistry. You will not know it unless you have studied it. Please, yahan scam mat kar. Yes, thank you, Shlok. Thank you. Good evening. आपने SOP देखा होगा, स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग. या नहीं, मैंने जस्ट नेगेटिव साइन में भूल गया था, पीयूष. While writing it down, I did not write the negative sign, which is what gave me such a weird answer. Yes, Lavanya, thank you. Let's move on. Literally यही आंसर है, just multiplication है 0.219. अगला सवाल. Good job, Lavanya, for wrapping this up very quickly. I love that. This one's very interesting. This is a great question. Shlok, you're here at the right time, Shlok. Try this question out. It's a wonderful question. It's a beautiful question. Priyanshu, I'm going to have to ignore your comments from now on if you spam about, sir, ये क्या है? The electrochemistry, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that you're here, but it's going to be uphill for you because you don't know the theory. Okay. Conductivity of an acetic acid is this value, right? This is kappa. Calculate its molar conductivity. Molar conductivity, lambda m, is kappa by C. Note that I am not putting any factor of 100 or 1000 or million because that depends on the units. ठीक है, वो तुम कर लेना. Don't mug into 1000 if that works only and only if it is Siemens centimeters per mole. ठीक है, खैर हमको यही निकालना है. इस किस यूनिट में? Siemens centimeter square per mole में. You have infinite dilution value given to you. Find the dissociation constant. Okay, so you've got to do two things. You got to get lambda m and you got to get kappa. Sorry, not kappa. Ka dissociation constant निकालना है. आज तो थर्मो. Okay, Shlok. Awesome. Yeah, Priyanshu, it's an extension of that. No, you don't have to be sorry, man. It's cool. Time pass karo, it's good. I'm just being very straight with you. I obviously can't explain the theory to you right now. If you want the theory, it's there. Electrochem ki theory is also here on that awesome thing that I've already shared this with you. Electrochemistry kahan gayi? Ja Simran, जी ले अपनी जिंदगी. Here is some electrochemistry for you. The whole playlist. There's no batteries there. Batteries la sab kuch hai. Khair, what's been given to you, right? And you'll note that I have not put a factor of 1000, etc. because we'll do that later. Don't worry. Don't get your pitchforks out. Piyush has given me some answer of, okay. Piyush, what is that? Alpha कैसे निकालोगे? Alpha is lambda m by lambda naught m. Okay. Infinite dilution में ये ना कि each of these species is really far apart and they have no interaction with each other. That's lambda naught m. Okay. But उससे कम है. Significantly lower. See? Yeah. But you don't know what it is right now. I'm going to be this. I don't know. I don't know what lambda m is. Lambda m is going to be given by this value. Okay. Now here's the problem, right? I have this guy in centimeter inverse. I have this in mole per liter. That's why you need that 1000 ka conversion. That's why I need the 1000 ka conversion. Okay, so we'll do that. Don't worry, we'll do that. But do you always need that 1000 conversion? The problem is I convert that 1000 ka conversion here, but I don't need that here. Yahan pe, when I'm calculating K here, it is just in mole per liter itself. Yeah, I don't need to convert this to centimeter or whatever cube. Anyway, this idea with 1 liter equal to 1000 centimeter cube, with that I can go and say that concentration can be written as this value itself, which is the same as saying, I know, it's the same as saying kappa into 1000 by C. I know, but यहाँ पे दो चीजें अलग अलग हो रही है, confuse मत होना. Okay, Pampa, is that this thing alpha is 0.0821? Okay, great, thank you. 0.0821. Okay, but sometimes you may not need to find out alpha in those numbers. I'll show you how and why. K is what? C square alpha square by C into 1 minus alpha. C or C ho gaya, cancel out. Okay. So when you do this, okay, this whole thing, if I leave alpha as lambda m by lambda naught m, I'm going to use a different value of C here, different value of C over here. I know you have gone and calculated 0.0821, but agar wo nahi bhi kar sakte ho, tab bhi you can write it down like this. This is C in these units. What units? Mole per centimeter cube, not mole per liter. And this is C in your regular units, mole per liter. Once you do that, life is very easy. What is Ka ki value? 1.86. Lavanya, how are you guys getting 1.86? I got 1.7. How do you guys get 1.86? Did you guys use a different calculator? Is this again with some mess up with my calculator? Or did you guys round off just like NCERT did? Because NCERT also got 1.86 very nicely. I'll do the calculation here फिर से आपके सामने. 7.896. अच्छा, it's because you have, I'll tell you what you guys did. I think आपने ये अलग से calculate किया 0.082. You round this off, then maybe you get this. I didn't round anything off. मैंने कुछ round नहीं किया. Because see, I'm using the same number here and here. So this gets cancelled out for me एक बार. Okay. In fact, if I were to look it up like this, 7.896 by 390.5, and I square that nicely, yeah. And once I square that and divide it by 2.41, then the number that I get is 1.696. Yeah, you can do it yourself. I get exactly 1.696. I have no idea how NCERT got 1.86 and how you guys got 1.86 as well. 10 power minus 5 is fine. 10 minus 5 is fine. I don't know how you guys got 1.86. I have no idea. Here. Okay. If you do 0.82, let's try out 0.82. 0.82 is क्या होता है? 0.82 square into 0. Whatever, doesn't matter. We're just trying to get the number, right? 2.41 C alpha square. देखो उससे भी नहीं होता है. I don't know how you guys are getting 0.86. If you take 0.82, उससे तो 1.62 आता है. Anyway, I don't know what NCERT is doing. This is what I got. Let's move on to the next question. बचा क्या? दो चीज हमने कर ली. सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री में एक ही चीज बची है, which is Faraday's laws. Here is a direct question of Faraday's law from NCERT. A solution of NiNO3 twice is electrolyzed between platinum electrodes using a current of 5 ampere for 20 minutes. What mass of nickel is deposited at the cathode? Very, very straightforward thing. No need to say sorry or मेरी class में. सब chill है. Yeah, you need a calculator fan. You cannot do NCERT questions without a calculator, bro. You just can't. The question may seem direct, वो वाला, but अगर आप C की, if you go with that formula ना, कि आप formula into 1000 कर लो, maybe you'll do it again and that could get confusing. You could do it again in that C alpha square वाला चीज also. Ni का A, मतलब, oh, Google कर ले पीयूष, ये क्या है? Don't be this lazy, bro. What you got to do? The time is, you got to convert that to seconds, okay? 20 into 60 seconds. And M equal to ZIT is the formula you use. Z is electrochemical equivalent. ये क्या बला है? पीयूष सुन ले. पीयूष नहीं, सॉरी. प्रियांशु सुन ले. लगता है प्रियांशु चला गया. 11th standard dude. It's okay. Electrochemical equivalent. Molar mass divided by Faraday's constant and N factor. N factor is 2 over here. ठीक है? बाकी करो आगे. Thank you लावण्या. निकल का मास यार तुम लोग देख लो. मुझे थोड़ी ना याद रहा. You think I'll remember all? I think 58 or something क्या? Just guessing. Ouch. Guys, निकल का मास क्या है? हिंदी में समझता है क्या गूगल? अरे यार ज्यादा हिंदी में दे दिया. नाइट्रोजन का परमाणु. Bro, I asked nickel. Oh God, Google in Hindi is horrible. Jeez, bro, this is like so hard to read. I mean, we need more of 58.7. Like local language में Google चाहिए, bro, and not the badly translated local languages. Seriously, right? Seems like ionic equivalent. Priyanshu वापस आ गया. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. It is an extension of ionic equivalent. वही है. Exactly. Priyanshu वही है. Yeah, 58 ले लो, 59 ले लो, whatever, it's fine. ठीक है. You guys are all absolutely right. Right? It's just simply going to be 59 into I, which is 5, into time, which is 1200, divided by 96,500 into 2. Can we do some fun things here? Divide by 5 maybe, and you get 193. Can we do any fun things here? 60 into 1 and 3 is 3.2 हो जाएगा. No, we can't do anything more here. 40 by 2. No, this is not good. Calculator की जरूरत है. You can't do anything awesome with this. No weird JE calculation things. That's not happening. Ooh, not 89, 59. Into 5 into 1200 divided by 96,500 divided by 2 is 1.83. Absolutely right. Good job, everybody. Okay, do we have time? I think we run out of time. हाँ, seriously श्लोक, exactly. Google PhD वाली हिंदी. मैंने पूछा निकल का मास क्या है. बताऊं क्या बोला? रुको तुम लोगों को दिखाता हूँ. It is so fascinating because of what I saw. I'm like, bro, what? Are you serious? I'll show you. What it told me is ridiculous. I'm going to share my screen because it was so funny and ridiculous. How do you expect to understand that, bro? Like seriously, which language, पता नहीं कौन सी दुनिया में रह रहे हैं भाई साहब गूगल जी. ब्रेव, ये देखो, दिस इज व्हाट इज शोइंग. मैंने बोला, अरे क्या ये जूम नहीं करेगा क्या? व्हाट? जूम ब्रो. हाँ देखो, Ni का मास क्या है मैंने लिखा, और गूगल भाई साहब बोलते हैं नाइट्रोजन का परमाणु द्वयमान 14 होता है. What? Anyway, I'm just gonna get out of that. That's the most time pass thing we've done in a bit. Oh gosh, I feel like that was my main PowerPoint. Okay, we're back here. Cool. All right, let's do maybe 1 or 2 more questions. Kind of running out of time here, so let me just see what would be good for you. What would be good for you? Last question, I think. Anyway, right now, yeah. Let's do this one. Yeah. Parmanu is atom. Yeah. Anu and Paramanu. Anu, I think, is atom. Parmanu means nucleus. So that's wrong, I think. Parmanu means... इतनी नहीं मालूम. छोड़ो. Predict the products of electrolysis in each of the following. An aqueous solution of AgNO3 with silver electrodes. An aqueous solution of AgNO3 with platinum electrodes, dilute solution of H2O with platinum electrodes, aqueous solution of CO2 with platinum. This is a wonderful question. बस बहुत इसमें 4 अलग-अलग ideas एक सवाल से we can cover. Okay, so let's do that in the next 5 minutes quickly. ठीक है? अरे n capital छोटा में क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Smile. Yes, exactly, Smile. मैं NCERT के सवाल कर रहा हूँ, Smile. And NEET डायरेक्टली एनसीईआरटी से चीजें करता है. आई एम सॉल्विंग एनसीईआरटी एक्सरसाइजेस. स्माइल आंचल तिवारी व्लॉग्स. Yeah, since I saw your name is just Smile. Yes, focus is neat. You're absolutely right. Good evening, Praveen. Good to see you here. You don't like this? Oh, this is a wonderful question, Shlok. दिस विल टेस्ट योर बेसिक्स, ठीक है, नॉट जस्ट श्लोक्स, एवरीवन्स बेसिक्स। मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है पीएचडी, मुझे भी नहीं आता लावण्य तब। परमाणु बॉम्ब मींस एटम बॉम्ब, एटम परमाणु मींस एटम। प्रियांशु वाह, लॉजिक देखो भाई का। श्लोक, बट दीज आर द क्वेश्चन दैट आर गोना कम ब्रो इन जेईई एंड नीट। अभी कर लेते हैं, ठीक है, पहला वाला करते हैं। एन एक्वस सॉल्यूशन ऑफ AgNO3 सिल्वर इलेक्ट्रोड। देखो अगर इलेक्ट्रोड सिल्वर का है तो मतलब वहां पे भाई साहब डिपॉजिट हो जाएंगे। दैट इज द फर्स्ट थिंग टू कीप इन माइंड। Silver also dissolves, it also deposits. That's the most fascinating thing. ठीक है, it's like a concentration swell, where if I pass electricity through it, इसी से निकलेगा, yeah, it's going to dissolve. Ag gives me Ag plus electron, and also it's going to get deposited here. ठीक है, which seems counterintuitive, क्यों ही कर रहे हो, but this is actually what's going to happen. Yeah, this is exactly what's going to happen. So दोनों चीजें पे होने वाली है। Shlok, okay, you're on the right track. Silver will deposit hydrogen ion. Okay. At cathode, silver ions have lower discharge potential than hydrogen ion. Lavanya, lovely answer. NEET level question. Achal, yes, bro. Ag का 0.8, negative 0.8 appears. 0.8 है? Yeah, so it's not my negative 0.8, right? Priyanshu, I thought I got it wrong. That's weird. So voila, it was that huge number. Thanks, Priyanshu, for checking. पीयूष बोल रहे हैं 2 कैथोड Ag, एनोड ऑक्सीजन। Okay, let's look at the second one. This is interesting. Now I'm putting AgNO3 with platinum electrode. Now, just on changing the electrode, fascinating things happen. This is an inert electrode, मतलब it does not take part in the reaction. तो सिल्वर यहां पे डिपॉजिट हो जाएगा, but सिल्वर डिपॉजिट हो जाएगा, but now you're going to have NO3 minus ions kind of competing. No, NO3 ion नहीं होगा. You don't have anything competing actually. It's just OH minus ions that are in solution. That will give you O2 gas. That's the only oxidation possible. देखो यार, NO3 minus में this is at +5. There's nothing that's going to happen to that. It's going to be this versus Ag plus. This is the competition. OH minus wins there. That's it. So anode पे OH minus gives O2. If you want the whole reaction, you can figure it out. Plus electron इस तरफ होगा, बैलेंस करना पड़ेगा। यहाँ पे हम लोग डालेंगे 2, यहाँ पे डालेंगे 2 नहीं होगा, आई थिंक यहाँ पे H है तो लेट्स ऐड H2 on this side. Since यहाँ 2 हो गया, ये if you make this 2, then this becomes 4 and this becomes 2 and this becomes 4 electrons. Correct? Is this the balance thing? I'm very bad at bugging things, so बताना, is this okay? This is the balance reaction for this. तीसरा मैंने अंग्रेजी वैसे ही सीखी। तनु is saying silver anode will dissolve to form silver ion. बिल्कुल सही। पीयूष 2 cathode Ag anode O2. Perfect. पीयूष, प्रियांशु, yes, absolutely right. लावण्या 4 में चले गए। 3 देखते हैं लावण्या, 3 का क्या हुआ? लावण्या, did we skip 3? Silver ions have lower discharge potential than hydrogen ion. Exactly, बिल्कुल सही। Why does silver ion go instead of H plus? Because this guy is below, yeah, in the activity series, or if you want the actual thing, what Lavanya said, yeah, absolutely. This dilute solution of H2SO4 with platinum electrode is the same as electrolysis of water. And when you're studying electrolysis of water, this is fascinating. थोड़ा सा एसिड या थोड़ा सा बेस जरूरी है। प्योर पानी का इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस is almost impossible. It's crazy. It requires so much energy. Just add a little bit of acid, a little bit of base, and it tips the balance. ठीक है, तो डाइल्यूट में यही होता है। कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड अलग होता है, और बाय द वे कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड वाला आया था, क्या होता है SO4 2 माइनस में, becomes S4O6 to S4O8 होता था ना। खैर, anyway, you guys can check that. This question came in the JEE main exam. ठीक है, concentrated में क्या होता है। So anode में as usual you've got this guy, cathode में you've got this guy. Please balance. This is up to you. ठीक है, balance आप लोग करिए। Lastly, this is straightforward. This is the simplest one. Yeah, इसमें तो कोई doubt है ही नहीं। There is competition between chlorine and OH minus and all of that. Copper is below hydrogen in the activity series, and OH minus and Cl minus में competition होता है, but there is over potential. ठीक है, जिसके कारण this guy becomes this. Cool. We add थोड़ा सा electrolyte. Oh, Shlok, yeah, absolutely. Yes, Priyanshu. 4 में 3 में H2O2, yes, all clear, lovely. Okay, थैंक यू ऑल फॉर योर टाइम। ये वाला सेशन थोड़ा सा लंबा खिंच गया, सॉरी अबाउट दैट। आई होप यू एंजॉयड दिस। मुझे तो ये हाई इंपैक्ट सेशंस करने में काफी मजा आ रहा है। डू स्पेंड सम टाइम in balancing the second reaction, which is this one. Please balance this, okay? As homework or whatever you want to call it. ये NCERT का सवाल है, आपको कहीं से भी मिल सकता है, but do balance this. Yeah, it's going to be a good experience. ठीक है? Thank you everybody for your time. And once again, this is the schedule that I'm going to be following this week on NEET and JEE. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि NEET sessions are easy, you're able to do these, attend the JEE ones. And if you are doing JEE, attend both. ठीक है? लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स एग्जाम्पलर करेंगे चक्कर में सब्जेक्टिव छोड़ देते हैं। अगर जेई कर रहे हो तो दोनों से अटेंड करो। अगर नीट कर रहे हो, प्लीज अटेंड दिस फॉर श्योर। इफ यू वांट टू डू मोर, अटेंड द जेई वंस। ठीक है? आई विल सी यू गाइस अराउंड। बाय, मिलते हैं फिर थर्सडे को। सी यू।